Hi little garden schoolers, how are you? I wanted to take you on a little walk today. I thought we would just walk around and see what's been happening in the forest and in the trees and the playground around here since you guys have been at your homes. Spring has definitely sprung and we're starting to see some real different things, so let's go look. Alright, turning around here. You know where we are. The snack gazebo. We'll come down the stairs here. We've been having lots of campfires. If you want to come out here, we have been looking at this bush for a while. And if you notice, there are definitely some leaves on there and even some yellow flowers on the forsythia. I think they're so beautiful. We got our yellow flowers, and the trees are starting to leaf out. And the forest floor is absolutely covered in green. Lots of green garlic mustard. But it is so nice to see it all lush and growing again. You can see all of your paths are still here. The path down to where we build our snowman in the fort. And the path over to our shelter. My kids have built a little fire pit here. Got our swing. And interestingly, in the winter, if I stood right here, I could see the abandoned playset. But now, there are so many leaves, I can't see it, but it is right there. You can sort of see if you look real carefully. There's our shelter. And I have been noticing there are more and more animals coming out of hibernation. The other day we found some toads and we found some chipmunks. The chipmunks have finally come out, which is lots of fun to see them again. And robins, so many robin birds. We've been digging in our garden, starting to get the planting done, and every time we dig, they show up there ready to eat all the worms that we uncover. They really like that. And then if you follow me around here, I'll show you what we've been doing with the garden and what we've been doing in the front. It's still a little bit early to be planting things in the ground, especially since I think we're gonna have frost either tonight or tomorrow night. But after that, hi there! After the frost is done in a few more days, we should be able to do some planting. But if you check out, our sandbox is looking good. And all the daffodils that were blooming have basically finished now. They're all starting to get a little droopy. So our bulb flowers have almost finished. But if you look over here by the school door, you'll notice we have a bunch of flowers coming up, and I think even starting to bud. If you look right there, there's some buds on them, so we're gonna have some flowers there soon. And we have my very favorite, our allium, coming up. And these are our allium. They grow almost as tall as some of you guys, and then they pop open with these bright purple flowers, and I just love them. We've got some basil and some tomatoes and peppers. Hello there. Growing in pots on the front step. And we've moved our garden tower outside. And some of the things we planted together are really starting to do well. Like down here, some carrots. You guys planted those. Got some lettuce, got some romaine lettuce coming up. And then we've added some rosemary and some basil and a few marigolds just because they're pretty and they make me happy. We put some marigolds on top. The tomatoes we had on top got too cold. And look at these radishes. These are probably almost ready to pick and eat. They are doing so well. And there's some more carrots down there. So that's looking real good. And then I'll just take you over here to the garden. Oh, all the birds are gonna fly away because they see me coming. Hi, Henry. We have 3 bird nests here. In there we have mama bird number 1. In here we have mama bird number 2. And she is not a fan of me coming anywhere close to her nest. And then we have our new compost bin. This is something that we just built, and it is a worm compost bin. So when we open it up, there's about 1,000 wormy worms in there, and they are all eating through our leftovers. Orange peels and celery and all sorts of things that we didn't finish eating, or the cores of our fruits and vegetables. And the worms are eating it up and pooping it out and making us some delicious soil, which will be wonderful for our garden. If you come over here, you see our rhubarb is going crazy, which means it's almost time for me to make a pie. I am very excited about that. And then if you look up here underneath our deck, I don't know how well you can see, but there is a bird nest. Let me see if I come in the shade if you can see better. There's a bird nest right up there above my head. A mama robin made that one. And my girls tell me that they carefully walked up there and peeked through the crack in the deck, and they think they saw some eggs in there. So that's very exciting. I don't think there's any baby birds yet because I haven't heard any peeping. Usually you know when those baby robins are around. Then I'll just take you, oh, look who's come to visit us. Hello, Mr. Cardinal. Looking beautiful up in our cherry tree. I'll take you through the garden. There's not much happening in the garden yet, but we did get all the hoses laid out. And we've got 1 strawberry plant that's come back up, which I love strawberries. We'll see what it produces. And then if you look here, our apple tree has these beautiful blossoms on it. See if I can get it in focus there. And then our cherry tree is absolutely covered in blossoms and baby cherries, which means more pie. Anything I can make pie out of, I get very excited about. So you can see all the birds busy flying around. Oh, look at that. They said, oh, thank goodness she left. Quick, we can go back to our nests. There's Mr. Cardinal. He said, why are you so close to our bird feeder? Go away and let us have our snacks. All right, well, I hope you are all doing well and enjoying all the signs of spring that you're finding around your house. Take care. Bye.